Welcome to Frost & Sullivan's Growth Podcast. This series captures the most impactful takeaways from our Growth Opportunity webinars, where global experts decode the forces shaping tomorrow's markets. In this episode, we're diving into a critical frontier for every modern business: cloud security. As organizations worldwide rapidly adopt cloud-native architectures, think microservices, containers, and serverless functions, they unlock incredible agility. But this shift also introduces security challenges that traditional tools simply can't handle. At the same time, tight budgets are forcing security teams to do more with less. Today, we'll unpack the transformative growth in two essential markets: Cloud Workload Protection Platforms, or CWPP, and Cloud Security Posture Management, known as CSPM. We'll explore why a unified platform approach is no longer a luxury but a necessity for survival, and what this means for CISOs, DevOps teams, and business leaders navigating multi-cloud complexity. Let's get started. Cloud computing is now the business norm, but securing it has become a race against complexity. Organizations are juggling multiple public clouds, private data centers, and an explosion of new technologies: containers, Kubernetes, serverless, and AI workloads. Each of these creates new ephemeral attack surfaces. This is where CWPP and CSPM have become central. Think of them as two sides of the same coin. CSPM is your continuous auditor. It scans cloud configurations, identities, and services for misconfigurations and compliance violations, like an open storage bucket or an overly permissive user role. It's about visibility and governance. CWPP, on the other hand, is your runtime bodyguard. It protects the actual workloads, virtual machines, containers, and serverless functions as they run, detecting and stopping threats like malware, intrusions, and anomalous behavior. For years, these were separate tools. But here's the critical trend: they are rapidly converging. CISOs now understand that a breach often starts with a misconfiguration found by CSPM that's then exploited in a workload protected by CWPP. If these tools don't talk to each other, you miss the full attack path. This is driving the massive rise of integrated platforms called Cloud Native Application Protection Platforms, or CNAPPs. Companies like Wiz, Microsoft, Palo Alto Networks, and CrowdStrike are leading this shift, offering a single pane of glass that correlates posture data with runtime telemetry. The goal? To cut through the noise, prioritize real risks, and accelerate response. The question for every leader is your security strategy still reliant on a patchwork of point solutions, or are you moving toward a unified, context-aware platform? Let's look at the numbers, because they tell a story of urgent demand. Our research forecasts the CWPP market to grow from $6.4 billion in 2025 to over $15.4 billion by 2030, a robust 19.1% compound annual growth rate. CSPM is on a similar trajectory, expanding from $2.8 billion to $7 billion in the same period. What's fueling this growth? First, the sheer complexity of hybrid and multi-cloud environments demands unified protection. Second, the breakneck pace of cloud-native development means vulnerabilities can slip into production in minutes, making runtime protection non-negotiable. Third, the global expansion of containers and Kubernetes has created a pressing need for specialized security tailored to these dynamic environments. But for chief information security officers, the reality is tough. They face a triad of pressures: 1, operational burden, alert fatigue from dozens of siloed tools; 2, resource constraints, a severe shortage of cloud security skills; 3, economic pressure, boards demanding clear ROI and lower total cost of ownership. Our findings show that CISOs are responding by seeking consolidation and efficiency. They're prioritizing platforms that integrate CSPM, CWPP, identity security, and data protection into one framework. This isn't just about buying a new tool. It's a strategic shift to enable their teams to focus on genuine business risks, not just managing alerts. So, how is your organization balancing the need for deep, specialized security with the operational imperative to simplify and consolidate? With over 45 competitors in each segment, the market is fiercely competitive, yet consolidating. In the CWPP space, Microsoft leads with a 21.8% revenue share in 2025, leveraging its deep integration with Azure and the broader Microsoft ecosystem. They're followed by high-growth players like Wiz and CrowdStrike, which are winning by offering unified CNAPP platforms that replace multiple point tools. In CSPM, the landscape is even more concentrated. Wiz commands a remarkable 32.8% share, a testament to the market's appetite for its code-to-cloud governance model. Microsoft and Palo Alto Networks are other key leaders. Vendors are differentiating in fascinating ways. Some, like Wiz and Orca Security, pioneered agentless scanning for fast, frictionless visibility. Others, like CrowdStrike and SentinelOne, leveraged their endpoint security heritage to provide deep, agent-based runtime threat detection. Increasingly, the winners are those adopting a hybrid model and, crucially, embedding AI to automate threat investigation and remediation. It's also vital to look at regional adoption. North America leads, driven by advanced use cases and strict regulations like HIPAA and FedRAMP. EMEA growth is heavily shaped by GDPR and data sovereignty laws. APAC shows rapid cloud migration with a preference for scalable, agentless first solutions, while LATAM is an emerging market focused on core compliance and cost-effective bundles. The strategic takeaway? Vendor choice is increasingly about selecting a partner with a unified vision and a platform that can scale across your entire cloud estate, both technically and geographically. So, what's next? The convergence into CNAPP is just the beginning. The future is about intelligence and automation. AI is playing a dual role. It's both a new workload to secure and the key to securing everything else. Vendors are embedding AI assistants like Wiz's Ask Mika or Microsoft's Security Copilot to guide investigations, prioritize risks, and even automate remediation. This is critical to closing the skills gap. Looking at the horizon, Frost & Sullivan's analysis reveals 3 paramount growth opportunities. 1. Growth Opportunity 1. Full-stack security intelligence. The future belongs to platforms that close the loop from code to cloud to SOC. This means deeply integrating security into developer IDEs and CI/CD pipelines for shift-left prevention, while also feeding rich, contextual alerts directly into SOC workflows for faster shift-right response. This traceability is the holy grail for modern DevSecOps. 2. Growth Opportunity 2. Hybrid and multi-cloud runtime protection. As businesses spread workloads across public clouds, private data centers, and edge locations, security must follow seamlessly. The opportunity lies in providing consistent runtime protection and policy enforcement everywhere for legacy Windows VMs, modern Kubernetes clusters, and everything in between. 3. Growth Opportunity 3. AI security becomes core. Securing AI models, data pipelines, and vector databases requires a new set of controls. The winning platforms will be those that can inventory AI assets, detect model drift and prompt injection attacks, and integrate these insights into the existing cloud security posture. The vision is clear: a future where security is a seamless, intelligent, and automated layer embedded within the entire innovation lifecycle, from the first line of code to global runtime operations. That wraps up this edition of Frost & Sullivan's Growth Podcast on the transformational future of cloud security. The mandate for leaders is evident: move beyond fragmented tools. The path to resilience and agility lies in unified, intelligent platforms that provide continuous, context-rich security from code to cloud. To explore the full depth of this analysis, including detailed market forecasts, competitive rankings, and deep dives into growth strategies, check the link to the full Growth Opportunity webinar in the episode notes. Thank you for listening. Until next time.